got a little angel that I can't forget. Thumbing through my soul, it touches 7 cents. Yeah, she hold me down. Yeah, she hold me down. Did it all, faithful, watch the turn round. On my grind, no nigga on the grind. On my grind, no nigga on the grind.
Yo, this your man Sean Beasley.
I'm Jay Qualified from the Tribe Night Show.
And right now we are with Grammy nominated artist, writer, producer, Tunji. Let's start it off. Where did you get the name from?
So basically, my full name is Tunji. It's Nigerian. It means thank you God for our wealth, and I got that from my rents. And basically, my nickname since growing up was Tunji. So I didn't want to change it for my artist name. I wanted it to be something for like a bunch of kids that have immigrant parents, or just kids that have like funny names, to like be confident with themselves.
So do you remember that day, that time, that hour that you was like, this is what I want to do?
I've always done music, and if not music, like drawing, like pictures and stuff. But like, I started drawing first, like when I was like real young, like 5 and stuff. But like, always have music in the house, because every morning I'd wake up and it would be my dad playing like Fela Kuti or like King Sunny that day, or like stuff from like the 80s, like Shalimar, like Diana Ross, things of that nature. So like a bunch of like 80s R&B and soul mixed with like African music progressively. And I've always like just been like I got a keyboard when I was like 6 or 7 one Christmas, and then just like went from there. But like professionally recording music, like since I could get a program, like, and it was like Mixcraft and Fruity Loops at first.
Yeah.
And yeah, since like 11, 12.
When you let your songs go, you know what I'm saying? And like, I mean, of course you get the check, whatever the case may be, but like, and they blow up crazy. Do you be feeling like, man, I should have kept that one. I should have sat on that one?
Nah, because maybe sometimes like, especially with me and stuff, like certain people can be like the outlet for that vision and can like execute that vision better than I could per se. And then it takes like, especially being an artist and producer, what I want to be revered for, what I want to know for, or what I want to be known for, is completely different from somebody else's, like, you know, their like path and their destiny and stuff. So just being behind that is like awesome. And even on the joints that like, or like Location, Khalid, that wasn't even like, I didn't songwrite that. Like Khalid did that all himself. That's what people don't know, because like people try to be like, oh, it was crazy you wrote that song. I was like, I produced it and I arranged it with 6 Sense and Smash David. But like, literally, he had that song. He had a bunch of songs, like a bunch of songs on that project were already like just like him at home with like his friend's guitar, like, you know, making voice notes, and then it was up to us to like make it translate to like people and stuff. So
in the state of hip hop, right? What do you feel, or what's your take on how people judge like real hip hop towards the mumble rap, or say, for instance, what Post Malone said about hip hop, but he's doing rap?
Post Malone, or like on that question, just like different strokes for different folks.
Right.
That's all it is. Hip hop and music ultimately is just a reflection of the times and the people, so you can't knock anybody for like just reflecting what's going on around them. Mm-hmm. And that's what I ultimately feel it is. And I know like that those statements probably seem like discouraging towards hip hop per se, or like trying to like demean the genre that he came up from, but he wasn't trying to do that at all. He's a good guy, and like he's a great guy. Let me in his like crib to crash and all that stuff. So like it's just more so what he was saying is just like, if you want real avant-garde music and stuff, like the current scape of hip hop is not that right now. It's a very like lucrative money market, you know, because the mumble rap kids is really good with the internet.
Yo, I don't know why motherfuckers is
That's
mad.
all it is. That's what
like,
people
stop being angry. Like, y'all niggas is mad. If you watch, you watch. Like, you can't do nothing about being watched.
I feel like, yeah, as far as they like, but I don't even think they watch. I think they just like, you gotta protect your energy in music.
Right. Yeah.
Like the reason why Wale isn't like where he should be, like, you feel me, or next to all his peers is just because he came off bitter. That's all it is.
I tell people that
It's
all the
literally
time.
all
I'm
it
like,
is. So like you
came
gotta,
off bitter.
your energy has to be like, you gotta protect your energy. Once like you start feeling like, once people feel like you're the loser, like that's you, like Lupe as well. You feel me? These are greats. These are legends, bro. Like you feel me? And I will always revere to them as legends and stuff. But it's just like the reason why like the stuff maybe stopped connecting is because once you come off like the loser or like the underdog, like not even the underdog, just like bitter or like just like, you feel me? Like then like that's the energy is gone. That's why you gotta respect these kids, mumble rappers or whatnot. They took the time to really understand. Like this stuff, the internet being popping on Twitter is more profitable and more on Instagram or whatever is more like advantageous than having a Super Bowl ad.
Right.
At this point in time.
Right.
You feel me? Like that's what's really crazy. Like more like just because like the internet, everybody go on their phone and scroll down. You know, so like, and the fact that you could use that as a platform to get your art out is just like one in itself. So like they're going the extra mile to learn how to maneuver that stuff. You know, that's just like a talent in itself.
What I noticed and seen, people do have hit records. They get high in demand for writing and producing, but their passion was an artist.
Yeah.
But now they too in demand. They can't focus on the artistry.
Yeah, I've seen that happen. I mean, it depends what you want to do. And it just like depends. I was talking to my homie Harry Fraud about this other day. Like, just like, if you artist and a producer, like, it's just having that balance. Like, you cannot get too gassed up as an artist. You can't get too gassed up as a producer. So, like, you have that equilibrium. It's just knowing how to, like space yourself and then, like, not overexposing yourself. And like, yeah, just being tasteful with it. Only do what you think is gonna be next in both fields.
But you said it best with the balance of like when you putting the stuff out like on this side, on that side. I feel like some people may make the mistake of like, well, I'm rocking right now. I'm just I'm cashing all the way out.
Yeah, it's ego.
Don't be nothing left in the tank for that second go round.
It's ego and drugs. Like, it's just, yeah, that's all it is. Honestly, it's just like that's why you gotta keep good people around you, like people that gonna really like snap on you if you get like out of your head. Because it's just real easy. Like if you want to invite like some, like if I want to turn this into like I've been to a Chris Brown session one time with my homie A1. Oh my God! And you go in there, everybody like you see all the girls on the couch with Taz Angels, like you know people's pop locking and shit. It's like all these drinks on the side. If we want to do that right now, you do that. But like. It's not just gonna go downhill. For certain people can work that way, and you just gotta know yourself. That's for them. That's them. For me, like I'm gonna get work done just being like in the studio with homies showing me sample and like stuff like that.
Do you feel that like people should like really fall back with like judging people art so harshly and just accept it? Like people didn't be like Basquiat, you could have did a stroke this way, a stroke that way. You know what I'm saying? Like if you can't create, like who are you to judge this art? Do you feel like we in a time where people like over judging the art?
No. I think everything that the old hip hop heads are saying is fair. It's completely, to be honest. You know?
So, where was you at the day you got that call that you was nominated for a Grammy?
I was watching it. I was talking to my manager Jonathan the day before, like these Grammy. I was like, we could like, I was like, he's gonna get something, but I don't know if we gonna get the song nominated or if we gonna get any nomination at that. And I knew like they were showing like the thing on CBS and then the Grammy website, so I was anticipating it like from the jump, cause like you gotta these are like the intangible things. You feel me? Like I could bring a check back home to mom's all the time or whatever and shit, but like if I get like that real actual like Grammy nomination, that's something like, yo, this is why I'm doing all this shit.
You're a humble dude. You already stated that, but you gotta do some Grammy flex. And like what? Like you say you get a table full of them. What's gonna be the Grammy flex?
I don't even know.
You ain't even think about flexing on with the Grammys yet.
Only because it's a little bit different. You know what I mean? Like for me as an artist, my producer side is like, yes, like, we got one nominated. For me as an artist, I gotta get one. Like I want to have one where you see like the album credits, you press that plus button on the Grammy website, and it's just one name on the whole song. Like, you feel me? Like, that's the writing credit. It's just one government name, like my government name on it. That's what I'm trying to do. That's when I'll really go crazy.
So what would be something that you did before you start making money?
Just like getting the megabus to New York, taking the train everywhere on the Metro card, like occasionally hopping the stop in Brooklyn or whatever, just to get to meetings, just to get to studio sessions. What's some other stuff you did? It's like the meals was just like you really pick precisely what your meals was gonna be, and then because I couldn't take Uber everywhere and stuff, like literally just like doing whatever to get from place to place. I was still moving like how I'm moving now, but that's the crazy. I was still moving like how I'm moving now without any of like anything. So like sometimes I gotta remind myself of that. Don't get too fucking comfortable. Because,
Did you ever
like,
take the Chinese bus?
Yes, the one that will almost like let you almost bang out, and it's like a risk for your health. Like it's literally like one friend was taking that joint up to like Penn State, and they almost fell off a cliff. They did like I was on there once. They did like a random stop in New Jersey at like somebody's crib, and like loaded something in the car. And I smelled up the car. I was like, what the hell is going? Like, yeah, just like doing terrible things and putting your life in jeopardy, like stuff like the Chinatown bus, like just to get to a meeting in New York or something.
Yeah. China bus out here ruining niggas' lives.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
So we gonna wrap it up. What would you want them to really know about you?
I'm Tunji. I'm from Philadelphia, artist and producer, and I'm just trying to make the greatest shit ever for like my generation and generations past that, and just continue like the legacy. I want to be revered as like a really like influential, like crazy big person, but I know like I haven't dealt with those things yet, so like I already know like the future holds like a lot of like crazy shit just to be great.
So tell them where they can find you at.
You can check me out on Twitter, SoundCloud, all that has all my information back to my music. At Tunji Ige, Tunjiige, 2 I's. And basically, go on to SoundCloud, go on Spotify, go on iTunes. New music soon.
It's the Drop Night Show.
Catch him in New York Grammy flexing.
Yay! Already.